Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Lydia. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Today guys is another review video and I'm gonna do review on products from Chanel. Yes, I splurged a little bit money guys, I'm afraid. I'm gonna review those two products, foundation and cheek and lip balm. I'm using them for a couple of times and I will tell you my thoughts in the end of this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lydia. Please hit the subscription button, which helps me grow my channel a lot guys, and also hit the notification bell button, which you will be notified when my videos coming. And let's crack on, my lovelies. I have on my face only eye makeup and brows done. Rest I don't have anything on my face. I only prep with like my daily moisturizers which I'm using, and I haven't put any SPF on my face today because it's no sunny at all. So let's start with foundation. Red Camellia Revitalizing foundation. This coming is 20 shades. I have shades B30. And this is very pricey foundation for my liking, I'm afraid. It's £55. All the products I will link in description guys. And this is how the foundation look. Is a bottle which is glass and a plastic cup. What it says on the foundation: enriched with red camellia oil, this moisturizing fluid foundation helps protect skin from external aggressors, maintain youthful appearance. It also helps soften skin and provide all-day comfort. With continued use, the complexion appears more beautiful and radiant with a youthful glow. Luminous finish, buildable coverage for face. We will see how this is gonna work guys. Like I mentioned, I used a couple of times and I'm gonna apply this over my trusted primer which I'm always use. Is Revlon Photo Ready, which basically reducing your pores. I'm gonna have a little bit of it and I'm gonna apply on my pores, which is my cheeks, my nose, around my chin, and slightly above my forehead and my forehead as well. I usually apply my foundations with my fingers or with my always trusted sponge from It Cosmetics, which I love for any foundation, which is brilliant. Okie dokie, let's see the formula. This is the one pump. This is the one pump and it's quite thick consistency. You can see it's like a little bit like that. And I'm gonna apply this on my face. Let's start one side. I might be actually do a little bit different. I might literally try, let me move my hair, with sponge as well. I took a little bit, still I have quite a lot on my hand. And I apply this to half of my face with a brush. With my mirror guys. Yeah, it's very pricey foundation and it's buildable coverage like they said, but we'll see. This is only one little layer, not even probably half pump. Let's add a little bit more. My nose, my chin, the places which I kind of red around my cheek area. And I will tell you later on guys how this foundation wears over the day. I will make some pictures. I will show you how this foundation gonna look like. And this is, let's say, one pump maybe on my hand, maybe less. Still I have some left. Let me use this. There's gonna be one pump on my half of my face. Color is actually perfect for my body, and you can see the difference between this is no foundation and this is the foundation. It's not very luminous, to be honest with you. Have a very natural finish. Obviously it doesn't cover much. Even out slightly my skin tone. You can see it's a little bit redness, less redness than on this side, and slightly less redness around my nose, which you can see here is more red than on this side. Right, this is the one side and it's a pump. Let's do another pump and I'm gonna spread with my fingers. Let's do all of it. Another pump. Let's go crazy. You will see how this works like. And I'm gonna apply this with a sponge, and we'll see, because I'm thinking sponge might kind of soak the foundation, but I know lots of people like applying foundations with sponge. That's why I'm gonna do that just for you, my lovelies, just for you. And this is the whole pump used with sponge on another half of my face. And obviously the coverage is not as, actually, yeah, it's a little bit less coverage on this side with sponge. And I'm gonna apply a little bit more with my brush to kind of even out. Both look actually perfect, but I'm gonna have a little bit more like around my nose and my cheeks, which kind of red. Let's do a little bit. All right, this is the whole face, guys. Let me even out my face with sponge. It's like a damp sponge. Dab everywhere to make sure it's seamless on the skin. Right, oil foundation down on my face, and this how look like. Let me come a little bit closer. Have a little look. Look beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But what I see, guys, it's not that seamless on the skin as I would like. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful finished, but look like kind of, even I put my primer around my pores, but my face look a little bit more texturized. And yeah, slightly around here. The pores, even here, they're very visible with this foundation, I'm afraid. I don't have any dry skin on my face to see if it's gonna accumulate in my lines around my nose. Slightly, very good speaking. Yeah, accumulate slightly around my nose in the wrinkle over there. Sorry, I'm very picky if you're talking about foundations, because I have a couple of foundations which they literally seamless on the face, and one of them is my L'Oreal the Plumping Tinting Serum, which you cannot see at all. This, unfortunately, you can see. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but like my side of it is very exaggerated. Finish is beautiful from that far away, which is not far, like mirror is just there, and look stunning. Actually look like I have nothing on my face. It's literally perfect match for my body and my skin type, my undertones. I have a neutral undertones because I have lots of redness, but I like slightly yellowish color to foundations. And let's review now, guys, lip and cheek. This is coming in 6 shades. It's a box like this, and this is the product. 6.5 grams. Obviously, sorry, foundation is standard size 30 mils as other foundations. It's coming with 6 shades. I have shade 5 Lively Rosewood, and this product look like, yeah, I used quite a few times now. This I've got, yes, I bought this some time ago, and I'm using this, guys, every single day. Every single day I'm using this. It's what I can tell you now. It's slightly oily, kind of not sticky formula, very pigmented. This is how it look like, and you can literally spread this. It's quite emollient, oily, but application is fantastic. This is not a cheap one as well. This one is cost, I paid £38 in John Lewis, but also I've seen the websites where you can buy cheaper. Let's see how this is gonna work, guys. You can use this with your finger or you can use with a brush. I'm using this with brush, which is I've got this from Elf, small stipple brush, and I really like it for that purpose. All right, I'm gonna scrape a little bit from my hand. Like I said, it's quite pigmented, and I'm gonna tap it to my high points of my cheeks and go slightly towards my temple to give you this instant lift to your face. And this blush, it's literally like, you know, when you pinch your cheeks, when you do, and you have a clean finger and you do a little bit of kind of tapping, and the blood will come to the surface of your skin, and you can see the color of your natural kind of when you blush. And this is literally exactly the same, and I'm so happy because I look natural kind of, you know, when you watch my videos, you know I always like kind of natural kind of looking makeup, and this is like, that is gorgeous. You can build it up, I will show you in a second, and you can use this with this little stipple brush. Let me clean my finger with it and I'll show you the application with brush. I do exactly the same, high points of my cheeks, little bit towards my temple, and with clean like a ring finger I'm gonna kind of make sure there's not any harsh edges around the blush. I'm gonna do a little bit more, show you how you can build it. And this is quite a lot. Let's use between. It's quite pigmented, guys. It's beautifully, it's have a kind of not tacky, slightly maybe, but not like, you know, I don't know, it's like, for me it's super easy to use. And I'm gonna use my ring finger for this side as well, and maybe this one. Yeah, try to use with the clean fingers, like clean fingers around the edges to make sure it's nice distributed and is no any harsh edges. This is how it look like, guys, and it's beautiful. This is what I'm using literally every single day. And how this look like on lips, show you half of my lip and you'll see. Let me clean. I have some lip, like my Laneige lip mask. Let me clean my lips and have a look. What's the color? It's like literally my lips but more enhanced, and that's what I love it. I also like to go slightly around my nose, just gently, to kind of give you this fresh kind of look on your face. Here you go. This is the blush and this is the foundation, guys, and I love it. The foundation also, I like to powder slightly my T-zone because I'm getting quite oily in my forehead majority of the day. So I'm using for that my trusty It Cosmetics loose powder. I'm having literally not much on it. I'm just gonna do tiny bit. Swirl my brush. I don't know, I think it's from N7. It was like kind of product I bought and there was in it like a present, and I just literally tap with this powder here, nothing else, just only my nose, forehead, maybe slightly more, tiny bit. I don't like too much, it's literally that much powder I'm using, and just literally slightly on my forehead. And the blush give you slightly sheen to your face, you don't need to use highlighter. And close up is like a line which accumulates the all foundation in there slightly. The foundation look very natural, and this is like my skin from this distance looks amazing. Look like I have nothing on my face. Very comfortable on the lips, the Balm, and on the cheeks also beautiful application, super easy. Right, my thoughts, my darling, because I worn this couple of times already. I worn the foundation, and also I worn this one. I bought this about 3 weeks ago, and literally, guys, since I've got it, I'm using every single day. I love it. You can see it's slightly dense, but it's not much. I guess this gonna last me long time, and I'm using this every single day, like I mentioned. Last all day, doesn't go patchy when you know, during the day. I'm having like probably sometimes for like 12 hours on my face, and in the end of the night, depends what foundation I'm used, but majority foundation which I put this on is like very light, like my L'Oreal tinted serum, the plumping serum, which I absolutely love it. It's worn beautiful, doesn't go patchy. The same when I'm using on this one, you can see it's absolutely stunning, and doesn't show much on this camera because I put a little bit less. Well, here is quite alright. Yes, this is my favorite blush slash tint for the lips. I really like this on my cheeks because this is literally my color, and I think my whiteness in my eyes popping out with this kind of color. That's why I like the slightly berry colors, which is my favorite. They have like another 5 beautiful shades, but I was like, I need this one. I've got corally shades, which I have like a powder blush, which I love it. I don't need anything else, and this is quite pricey, guys. I'm not really fancy spending another 40 quid for another blush. Way too much, you know. And winner, absolutely amazing. Highly recommend this one, guys. Well, let's talk about foundation now. This foundation, unfortunately I wouldn't purchase again, guys, be honest with you, because like I mentioned, it slightly texturized my skin. I worn this without any primer, and I worn this with the primer. That's why I put with primer, because make this foundation last a little bit longer. This is not long lasting foundation, guys, and also getting very shiny during the day. Even I powder, my forehead looks so shiny. This is the reason I'm not gonna get this foundation anymore. And also for natural finished, if you see, I put like 2 pumps of this foundation, because using the sponge on this one was 1 whole pump of this foundation, and this was another pump of the foundation that I have a little bit more, and I dabbed it a little bit more with my brush, but I pressed with the sponge, make sure that everything's like nice and even, and you have like kind of solid medium coverage of this foundation. But texturize my skin, and I don't like it, guys. Look beautiful when I look there, lovely, but when you look slightly closer and during the day, because of the oiliness coming through, I'm not very keen on it. I've got better foundations, like I mentioned. One of them is L'Oreal Tinted Plumping Tinted Serum, which I love it, and you really look like you have nothing on your face. Also, my Lisa Eldridge foundation have very similar kind of finish, be honest with you. It's quite a little bit similar to Lisa Eldridge. Also the drops, when you, the pumps also quite small, they're not very big. I think Lisa Eldridge even slightly smaller, and this is still more expensive than Lisa Eldridge foundation. I'm gonna use this one obviously because I spent a lot of money on this one. I'm not gonna get waste, I'm gonna use it, but it's not gonna be my long wear foundation which I'm going to work for like all day. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear different foundation which I know which gonna last. This one is like for a couple of hours, you know, maybe 4 or 5 hours, and it looks still beautiful, absolutely fantastic. But I think about 3 hours I'm getting shiny, and even my shininess, be honest with you, slightly go down because I'm using this Revolution niacinamides and zinc little drops, and literally help to calm down my oiliness. I getting still oily, but not that crazy like before, like a few years back. And with this I am very oily, guys. Very oily. I'm just checking if I have any dry kind of patches on my face, which to see how this gonna cling to it or not, but I don't have any dry patches. Only what I have, I can see, I don't like it, guys, it's around my mouth. Texturize my skin, my mouth, around these little lines, it slightly accumulates the product. Dewy, but not much actually. Still the highlights from the blush. Slightly highlights, you can see. But my nose is all gone and my chin. Well, mind you, not much stuff staying on my chin anyway. Have you used this, guys? If you did, what do you think? Because it's not worth it that much money. For my personal opinion, it's not worth it. £55, and I think in America it's like $75. Obviously, you have kind of lots of benefits with it because of the red camellia oil is very good antioxidant and help you apparently in a longer distance to kind of maintain your skin nice and soft and lovely, and it's like doesn't feel on your skin at all. The blush is beautiful and like, I love it so much, but when you look close, I've got little kind of wrinkle here and texturize. Don't like it, guys. I really don't like it close up, because especially here, this area here, when it's wrinkly and kind of texturizing my whole area here. On the forehead looks alright, doesn't accumulate on my wrinkles, maybe slightly. Here look beautiful, doesn't, you know, doesn't do anything because it's like a more natural skin. My normal skin, I don't have any just normal skin I have on my side of my face. But around here I don't like it. This is my personal opinion, guys. I hope will help you this quite a lot, and you will think about if you want to spend £55. If you like, go for it. Also, when I bought some stuff because it was expensive, I've got 2 samples of this Ultra Wear All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Foundation. I'm gonna review on this one. I also have in B30, and also I get lots of this little products because I have the whole range. Obviously, they make skincare, they have a serum, they have a cream, they have like all the perfume, if I'm not mistaken. But I've got lots of serums and some creams. I already use few creams and serums, and actually I quite like it, to be honest with you. I have some serums only left, quite pricey. That I've got like about 8 each, if I'm not mistaken. That was kind of big. It was kind of nice buy, you know. I've got something extra with it. That's why I like buying in the big shops, then give you something a little, you know, souvenir to make you feel better when you spend so much money. That's what I'm thinking. I hope this was helpful. Tell me your thoughts, what do you think about this foundation if you use it, because like my personal opinion, not really like it. Don't really like it, be honest with you. And even my skin look beautiful from distance, and when I look slightly closer, to be quite picky, be honest with you, I don't like the texturizing around my face, and I don't like the oiliness during the day, which coming on my forehead, and I'm getting very oily, but doesn't worn out of your skin like very badly. It's like nicely, because the color match my face anyway, and if I have a little bit of kind of worn out, it doesn't really show a little bit of more redness around my face. And this is my honest review, guys, how this foundation look like, and look beautiful. I'm not gonna buy it again. Have a sample before you get it. Have a sample. I don't know how this is gonna work on a different skin types, but it's super comfortable as well, and it's no any tackiness, maybe tiny but not much, kind of dries. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please consider to subscribe. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, and you will be notified when my videos coming. And thank you very much for that, will help me a lot, and I will see you in my next video, guys.